You're watching Las Vegas 1. News and information 24/7.
This week on In Business Las Vegas, more layoffs hit the Strip as the unemployment rate creeps up.
Plus, lawmakers put off the debate on thoughtful tax reform for yet another session. We'll tell you about the tax package expected to come out of the legislature.
And the biggest names in gaming call on lawmakers to override the governor's expected veto of domestic partner benefits. We'll tell you why in Business Las Vegas. Next.
Now from Las Vegas 1, this is In Business Las Vegas.
Welcome to this edition of In Business Las Vegas, your source for the top business news of the week.
From the resources of the Las Vegas Sun, Channel 8, Eyewitness News, and In Business Las Vegas. Right now, let's take a look at our top story. The state unemployment rate rose in April, but it was the smallest month-to-month increase in 12 months. Nevada posted a 10.6% jobless rate. Las Vegas was slightly lower at 10.4%. Both eclipsed the national rate of about 9%. An estimated 146,300 Nevadans are now out of work. And people lost their jobs this week at the Fontainebleau, which is going up on the Strip. The under-construction resort laid off a quarter of its staff this week as developers fight with lenders over the project's financing. The Fontainebleau has laid off hundreds of workers since the dispute over money surfaced last month. Fontainebleau's developers sued 10 lenders for failing to provide nearly $800 million in construction financing, which had been agreed to. The lawsuit claims the move was unwarranted and that one of the lenders, Deutsche Bank, is trying to sabotage the Fontainebleau to eliminate competition for Deutsche Bank's Cosmopolitan Resort, which is also going up on the Strip. Deutsche Bank denies the allegations. Dana.
Jeff, the Valley's newest casino resort is also trimming workers. The M Resort laid off about 100 people this week. CEO Anthony Marnell called the layoffs a fine-tuning. The resort hired extra staff for its opening in March. And Black Gaming plans to cut 147 jobs by July 19th as it further reduces operations at its Oasis Resort. Black Gaming is closing a Denny's restaurant, a go-kart track, and miniature golf course at the property. It also plans to use the resort's RV park, hotel and convention facilities on an overflow basis for business from the Casablanca Resort, which is also owned by Black Gaming. The company lost $5.16 million in the first quarter, compared with a loss of just under $4 million in 2008. And gaming revenue in the U.S. fell last year. The American Gaming Association reports the industry generated $32.5 billion in 2008. That's down 4.7% from $34 billion the year before. It's also the first year-to-year decline since the AGA began tracking gaming revenue in 1999. Casino gaming revenue in Nevada fell 9.7%, and gaming tax revenue dropped 10.6% from 2007. Senator Harry Reid testified at a Senate hearing on tourism last week, and joining me now to talk about that and much more is Rossi Ralenkotter. He's the president and CEO of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
What came out of that hearing, other than it being a great commercial kind of for Nevada's attractions?
Well, it was very important because the Senate was hearing testimony on the Travel Promotion Act, which is the plan, the bill that would establish an organization to promote the United States worldwide. Currently, we're being outspent 100 to 1 by foreign countries when it comes to tourism promotion to bring people to the United States. We've lost market share in Las Vegas. We went from 18% prior to 9/11 to 12% market share. The U.S. itself has lost about 500,000 visitors based on lost business that we've been able to project because we are just being beat in the marketplace by our competition. So Tourism Promotion Act would establish that organization. It would allow the brand platform of USA to be out there, and then all of us, destinations, states, the private industry, hotels, and so forth would be able to be part of that. So that was the purpose of that. Senator Reid has co-sponsored the bill as well as Senator Ensign.
What's the status of the bill now?
It has gotten out of the Senate committee. It has great support in the Senate. We believe it will come out of there. Then it goes over to the House. Prior to the Congress ending their session last year, the House had approved it. So we're very confident that this will establish that. And it's a bill that would be a funding source of $10 for every visa waiver country application that would come in. So it would be that, and then it would be matched by private enterprise funding as well as all of us as destinations.
How is our convention business? Is it coming back now since the comments by President Obama earlier this year?
Well, you know, the entire travel convention industry, the corporate meetings industry, has been impacted by all the effects of the recession. We started to see a downturn the fourth quarter of 2008. That has continued. Unfortunately, some of the comments that have been made about junkets and so forth were misinterpreted because they were talking about those firms receiving TARP funds. It was our tax dollars, and there should have been some oversight there. But unfortunately, it's spread throughout there. So what has happened is that the meetings industry, all the destinations, have rallied together to talk about the importance of corporate meetings, the importance of the jobs that they do create, the fact that you have a destination such as Las Vegas or New Orleans or Hawaii or Orlando, Scottsdale. Business is conducted in those areas. We had over 22,000 meetings in Las Vegas in 2008, which proves that Fortune 500 companies are here. They're conducting business. So it was that message. And so we've been working in that environment. We have seen a decline. There was about a 25% decline in attendance in the first quarter, and that is truly a reflection on the recession.
As you said, those statements were misunderstood, and some say exacerbated. The effect is exacerbated by Mayor Goodman. And now Governor Gibbons is bringing this up again as President Obama prepares to come to Las Vegas next week. Does that help you out when the governor does that?
Well, that's between the governor and the president. However, in a subsequent press conference, the representative for the president indicated that he wasn't singling out Las Vegas. So that wasn't the issue. The issue was about the TARP fund. So we believe that we've been able to message out that that's not the case. We've reached out to corporate America. We've been doing an ad campaign across the country in conjunction with our hotel resort partners to talk about the importance of meetings in Las Vegas, the importance to jobs to our community. And so we're moving forward with that, and we're seeing some positive results as far as some future bookings for Las Vegas.
All right, Mr. Ralenkotter, we'll check back with you on the progress of that bill later.
Thank you.
And Jeff?
All right, Dana, thanks much. MJ Mirage completed a $2.6 billion corporate restructuring this week. The company raised $1.1 billion by selling nearly 165 million shares of stock. MJ Mirage also generated $1.5 billion from a private sale of senior secured notes. CEO Jim Murren says the moves will improve the company's bottom line. The stock sale reduced Kirk Kerkorian's stake in the company from 54% to 39%. Analysts, however, predict the lower stake will not reduce Kerkorian's influence in the company. The head of the world's largest gaming company offers a remedy to our state's budget troubles. Harrah's CEO says bring on a broad-based business tax. Plus, Harrah's lobbies lawmakers to thumb their collective nose at Governor Gibbons. We'll tell you why when we come back.